What up, y'all? Sam at Thencan Designs here with another video to help your small business reach its big goals. This one's a little different. This is actually like a pseudo live stream. So I had an idea tonight. I've been making some changes to my website, and I thought, why not show you guys the process? Like, how does this even work? And along the way, we're gonna try out some things that I've been learning about on the marketing side, because spoiler alert, I'd love for it to be Thencan Designs and marketing someday. So let's talk about that. How do we set that up? So let me tell you what my goal is here. So let's pull up the site here. So right now we have this site. The big services are web design, local SEO, Google business, profile optimizations. Now I want to have a new service. I've been working on a site for a client of mine, and it's basically going to be a site in a day. Gotta find out where my fingers are here for my little box that I'm in. I got a new green screen. How cool is that? So the way it works is you put in you submit the contact form, you send me all the content, and when we're ready to go, we can start the clock, and I can have the website done in about 8 hours. Now, realistically, that might not work for some people, but we can break it up over a day. There'll probably be like a lunch in the middle. Realistically, we'd also have to meet a couple times throughout the process. But that can work a couple different ways. Either it's segmented over a couple days and you get it in the equivalence of a day, or you can literally get it done in a day. And so I'm trying to hone in my service. So I want to show you the process, and I basically wanted to give myself a shot clock. So it's 10 o'clock right now. So I want to see how fast we can get this page built. So we're kind of going to build it from scratch, but not really, because we're going to use this site as kind of our template. And so this site is my web design page. It's actually based off of StoryBrand, which I've talked about before. And so we have the pain points, the value proposition. This is the guide here, the path, all the other copy, a video, which is why it took so long to load, and then a lead generator. So I've been working behind the scenes on my SEO. So if you look up, I should actually do this on Incognito. So if you look up Bend Web Design, I show up. Oh, this is weird. I haven't seen a paginated Google result in a while, but let's try it out. Let's see here. I'm usually hovering between 20 and 30. There we are. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. 25. Now, some of you may be thinking, that's not very good for a guy that's local SEO. Well, hold on a second. Remember, this business started this year, and when I first started, I was around 100, and until recently, I was hovering around the 50s, and then I dialed it up. But what's happening right now is I'm having a little bit of keyword cannibalization, so I'm trying to solve that problem. So when you actually go to this page, what it's leading you to is this Bend Web Design service area page, which is fine, but it's not very helpful. And so one thing I've noticed from the clicks on Google Search Console is that when people get here, it doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere else, because they're like, what do I do? I just fill out the contact form. It's really not following the principles that I typically follow, but that's because I want them on this page that has a clear call to action and all that good stuff. So let's go behind the scenes, shall we? And I'll show you this page that I've been working on here. So it's this one right here. And so this is the Bend web design page. And so this is what I want this to be. And so my big thing is I still want get a quote to be my main call to action. For those of you who watch some of my previous videos, story brand, you want your logo in the top left. You want clear navigation across the top, call to action in the top right, followed by a call to action in the bottom middle. Along the way, you want some text that's captivating here and draws the customer in, but you also don't want too much to confuse them. So kind of going against my policy here, but what I'm trying to do with this Ben web design page is basically give them everything they need, bam, right here. And then what I'm hoping is that this will kind of funnel people. So that's the plan here. What does your business need right now? More exposure? That's my Google business profiles. More conversions? That's a website. That's actually an anchor tag that'll just lead you down to the rest of the page, which is very similar to the web design page, but I've cleaned it up a little bit and added some other pages here and there. And then better ranking leads to the local SEO page, which I need to clean up, and I've hit my microphone, sorry about that. And then a site in a day. So before we get started, and the first thing I want to do is I want to track conversions. And so this is kind of a newer thing for me. And so you're kind of going to learn with me. So this is the first part. We're going to talk about tracking conversions. So I use a tool called Fathom. So Fathom is nice because it shows you what page people are going to, and it shows you their sources, and it also does some other things that I'm not taking advantage of yet, but we're going to start taking advantage of. So I want to see what buttons are they clicking on, and I also want to see things like where are they coming from to get here. So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff in this video. We're going to talk about events, and we're going to talk about UTM. So the first thing I want to generate, I'm just going to get a little more comfortable here, is an event. So how do we do that? So there's a couple ways to do that. So we're going to go here, and we're going to click on Thencan Designs and events. All right. And you can see I was playing around with this earlier. So we're going to add an event. And so this event, I'm going to call it Site in a Day from Bend Web Design. So it's kind of site in a day from, I'll just put BWD. I'll remember that. Bend Web Design, Redbend Web Design, Primal Event, Matters Web Design. I'm just trying to see if that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good tracking system. This video is sponsored by Green Dragon, the best energy drink Winco has to offer for under $1. We're going to get to the finish line together. Okay. Cool thing about this is if this was for conversions, you could keep track of it. And so I'm not going to consider this a completed conversion. So I'm actually just going to put none for the currency here. So it's not going to keep track of a number. That's fine. When you create the event, you're going to get this number here. Okay. Number. So I'm going to copy that, and then they have a little page that explains everything. So you're probably using Google Analytics, which is fine for most people, especially smaller sites. I mean, you saw my site a second ago. I don't get that much traffic. I could totally get away with using Google Analytics. But the nice thing for me is Fathom is about $14 a month. And it's fully GDPR compliant, and so I don't feel bad using it on my client sites, my site, and not putting the cookie consent banner because I don't use cookies. So it's really cool. I get a little less data, like I don't find out if somebody's from Oregon versus Washington, but once I get all these events set up and the UTM set up, I mean, I'm going to have pretty much the same tracking that I would get with Google Analytics, so I'm not too worried about it. So let's try this out here. So I got to look at the documentation here. So I know this part seems a little scary, but don't worry. I'm going to show you how to do it with WordPress, and it'd be similar with a different page builder if you were going to do this yourself. But so how do we attach this to a specific button? That's what we're going to do. And so there's a couple different ways, and it explains it all here. But there's this part here where it talks about class, and that's the way I prefer to do it. So what I'm going to do is on this button, right here. This is my site in a day button. Now I'm using a tool called something, Divi something. Oh, Divi Life, Pro Multi-Button by Divi Life, because I also, on different parts of my site, I'll have them side by side, and it's easy to do that with CSS, but sometimes it's hard to like keep track of it, and like, I paid for a year of this, so I'm gonna utilize it while I have it. And some of the things like pop-ups, it's got really cool pop-ups, and so just for that, I'll probably pay for a lifetime license eventually. So shout out to, what's his name, Tim Stifler with Divi Life. Cool stuff. Okay, there's my site in a day button. I'm using Divi, in case you couldn't tell. And so custom CSS, new. I want to add a class. Problem is, you know, he's running the show here. Let's see, how do I add CSS? Oh, here we go. Nope. What's it called? Pro multi-button. Pro multi-button add class. This is gonna not be good. You know, really, I don't need to use this. Could use this. Let's do that. Shoot. So I'm just gonna copy this button. So bear with me. Let's change the style here. I do like that whiteness. You know, it actually is kind of hard to read because there's like snow in the background and stuff. So let's see, this is gonna be I'll leave that for now. This is fine. Change that to that. Perfect. Yes, that's a little extreme. What the heck? I hit enter instead of shift. Shift down. Now it's count by tens. Divi. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Bye. Okay, that's fine. More exposure. Oh, I meant to do, well, no, look, it's doing it for me already. Conversions. Better ranking. This is the one we are worried about right now. Site in a day. Okay, so the links don't, right now, site in a day. The links don't go anywhere right now. That's okay. We're gonna work on that. But what I'm gonna do now is add this class, not header CTA. I'm gonna make it, we'll call it site in a day button. Let's write this down. Started to use Notion a lot. Let's see. Got a little scratch pad here. Let's go way down. You guys want to see my secret plans to take over the world. What was it? Site in a day button. Okay, whoops. Nope. Got a new keyboard. It's the ergonomic Logitech one. Pretty good. Recommend. It's worth the extra $60 over the Microsoft one. Okay. I'm getting used to having a home button, and sometimes it doesn't do what you think it should in Mac. All right. So now what we need is to add this to our page here. So you can't see, I'm just copy and paste that off screen so I have it. Okay, so I'm copying the script here, and we're not going to need this on multiple pages, so I should be good here. So I'm going to add a code element here. Your page builder will have different things. So I'm going to paste this in, and for those of you that aren't JavaScripty, there's one problem with this, is if you do it like this, it's going to run before everything loads. You don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this. I'm going to go to ChatGPT, of course. And I'm going to say, run this when the DOM content has loaded, and it'll figure it out. Yep, don't need to explain it. I know what I'm doing. Okay, thanks ChatGPT. You hang around for later. Okay, so that was the missing piece of the puzzle. So now we can put it wherever we want. So it's going to wait till everything's loaded now, and then it's going to run our little script here. Let's see, I have a mute button, don't I? Okay. Let me look over at the stream here. See if the Yeti's still working. All right, we're good. All right, back over here. So we need to put the class name here. So the class name was this. Make sure you have your little period. Bam. And we need to put our event number ID here. And the currency doesn't matter for us. So I can do that. And then, well, I need to put a link for this. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this up. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave this up. And yeah, I'm gonna start working on the site today. So just so you guys know, I have absolutely no plan for this right now. Like, I have kind of an idea of a site I want to steal some ideas off of, but that's about it. So let's see what we got here. Okay, pages. I do want to build it off of web design. I know that much. Kind of like that one. So I got this cool, it's a Yoast plugin. So I use Yoast. I started using SEO Press with my clients, but I'm just too lazy to move my own site over. This is, what's it called? In case you want to know. Let's get it right. Yoast Duplicate Post. Very cool. It'll just straight up clone, and it'll bring over the SEO stuff. Not really a good thing to do in the end, but it's nice to kind of have all that stuff filled in, so you know, like, oh yeah, these are the things I need to do. So let's see here. So I'm gonna clone it. It's gonna make a draft. Let's see. Ooh, can't keep track of which one's which. Let's see. Hit up with Divi. It's probably this one. Nope. Hit it with Divi. Yes. Alright. So, just so I can keep track. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to save the draft. Then I'm going to go to edit page so I can change the permalink and all that. So the big thing about the meta description is it really, is it for SEO keyword stuffing? Yeah, of course. But this is the part they read. The humans. Make it for humans. That works. Usually just make the excerpt the same. Just have it. Okay, and then I know this will probably, okay, that updated, good. I'm gonna save draft. Come out, come back in, just to make sure. This will update it, and then well, I don't want to publish it yet, because I don't want it to go live. Okay, I just want to make sure that was right. Okay, I like it. All right, we're making progress here. Okay, so now that I have that, you know what, screw it. Let's go live. And the reason why I do that is I'm going to test our events, and I can pull it right off here in a second. Okay, so we have that now, and I'm going to make this link, and I can do it through Divi. Set the day. Click. Save. Oh shit, I just published that too. Did I do that? Oh, what's it gonna be under? Web design 2? I really don't want to do that. Whoops. Well, we can pull it off. Well, I don't really have a choice at this point. So let's see what happens. So it's this, but -2, right? Okay, there's our site. Hey, it looks beautiful. It's not bad. It's pretty much done actually, but it's not the permalink I wanted. Okay, so if we go here now, let's go back to well, come on. There we go. So if I go down here to events, no events, right? Click on it. Site today. What? We did it. And the cool thing too is you can like narrow it down. Like I guess I'd already know where it came from, because I put that in there. But if I just put site today click, which that might be more generic, that might actually be a better way to do it. I can go on here and see, like, I can narrow it down from the different pages up here, but that's fine. Okay, so cool, that's working. Okay, so now let's cover my tracks here a little bit. So we're gonna take this from public to private. And I'm just gonna hit refresh. It's here, okay. Oh man, this is gonna be bad if the crawlers catch it. I don't think they will. I'm just gonna turn this off for now. The thing is, I really just want to use this as the template that is going to replace Ben Web Design here in a second. So we'll just make this private also. And I don't really mind if site in a day gets picked up because, one, I don't think it will. and 2, I want it to get picked up eventually. So just make sure the mic's still on after that. Okay, we're good. All right, so we look like they're both private now. Okay, cool. So we're tracking button clicks off of that. So I'm gonna make some notes to myself to add button clicks for other links on the Bend Web Design Hero section, and then we'll create a UTM for both Bend Web Design and Site in a Day. Syad. Wayyy. Nah, I'm just trying to think of a cool acronym for it. No such luck. Okay. So now to the meat and potatoes. How far in are we this? 26 minutes? Pfft, we're doing great. All right. Whoops, that's not it. Site in a Day. Okay. So we're sitting here and we're thinking, okay, what is the web design process? And you know, there's a lot to it. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to get this to work. It wasn't working earlier, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying to get my iPad going. I got good notes. It's supposed to let me write here and show up there. So all right, that updated pretty quickly. So here's what I'm thinking for this site. I saw a website the other day that was not that great, but I like the simplicity of it. So this is some site that's not using very good English, and I don't know how scammy they are, but they were ranking above me because they were paying. They had ads. But I like the site because it's simple, and I feel like when somebody wants something cheap, they want something simple. Like, bam, look, here are the prices. $250 for a website. I can't imagine that it's any good. But that's kind of what I realized. This is the audience that I'm trying to attract with Site in a Day, right? I want somebody that's like, hey, like, I know I'm not getting a full website. I know this isn't probably going to rank that well. I just need a landing page to point people to. This is probably for somebody that's already getting some traction, maybe through, in person or social media, and they're like, okay, I just need something right now. And it's the nice thing about getting a Site in a Day from somebody like me that's a professional web designer is I'm not going to cut any corners. I'm still going to build you a solid foundation. And so if you happen to need a full website later, you're already $1,000 in. You're not like, okay, I got this $250 site that like kind of works from this place online. What do we do? And a professional web designer is probably like, start from scratch. Hopefully I can get them a nice solid foundation. So my big thing is I kind of like their site, but I kind of don't. But the one section I really like is this section. I just want to be very clear, like, this is exactly what you're getting. So I think that's the way this service is going to work for me. If it's going to be successful, is like, you can get this or you can get this. And the two things I'm thinking about offering are you can get a one-page website for $9.99. Probably $1,500 is really the price point, but I will just kind of discount it periodically throughout the month. I don't mind doing it for $1,000, but $1,500 is a lot better price for me. And then having a $500 add-on to add 3 product pages. So that's a foot in the door for a place at like a farmer's market. I live in Bend, Oregon, so it's really big. Northwest Crossing farmer's market, really big. Hundreds of people show up every Saturday. I think it's Saturday, right? Not Sunday. Anyway, and it'd be perfect if they just have a couple items and they just want to get something started. Like $1,500 seems like a lot, but if that's the place where you can sell stuff when you don't have your stand-up once a week, like, how could it not be worth it, right? If your candle's $30, right? You just need to sell 50 candles on your website to make it worth it. Now, I know it's a little more complicated than that, but you get it. Okay. So some things I like about their website is they are following some simple web design. They have a nice logo in the top left, easy navigation across the middle, call to actions in the top right, header here, headline, and clear call to actions. And then they leave some to be desired. So let's go back to this page. So I'll try to stop hitting the mic. I should just turn that off so you guys couldn't see the nonsense over there. I was practicing with it earlier. Okay. So generally speaking, so the header is going to stay the same. So I'll have the header logo with the clear navigation and call to action in the top right. That's fine. One thing I'm thinking about doing is making it so the get a quote from this leads to a different page. But we'll think about that as we go. And then the main section of any website is the hero. So I call this eyebrow copy. This is your H1. It's the most important for SEO. So I really want to target site in a day. I'm hoping potentially to get even non-bad traffic off of that. So I mean, we'll see what happens. And then here we're going to need, I always make this my H2. It's going to be like, you know, like what's the headline for this? You know, your website, your business needs a site now. I got you. Something like that, you know. That's coming up good now. Does your business need a site now? Get a site in a day. Okay, and then in the next section, it's literally going to be like, you know, this is the value proposition section. So this is the pain point. So what's the matter? And so why does somebody need a site right now? It's like, you know, are you, you know, it's going to be like, are you pointing people to a low quality site, something like that, right? Are you outpacing or outgrowing your first site? Something better than that. And I think the next thing would be something about e-commerce. Need a place to sell online. And then, you know, sad person. And I'm going to use the same person that I already have because I'm lazy right now, but I've actually like, I'm going to build this up and add some more pictures later. And actually just recruited a friend who said that they would do that. So hopefully they come through. So like, is your online presence letting you down? What if I don't know. I'm getting too clickbaity. You know, what if your site made you money while you sleep? Like, oh, what if you made $1,000 a day by posting YouTube videos? Like, that's just not how it works for the majority of people. What if your site to hub your online presence needed. Okay. And then something like, happy person now. Don't know what that was. They got something's wrong with their thyroid. We're just gonna, sorry, it's not important. Now they got something wrong with their face. And say something like, increase sales and, point people to a mobile-friendly page from like Insta or TikTok, and then like all in a day. And then the next part is going to be like, how does it work? And then I think, how does it work? How does it work? How does it work? And so the first part is, you fill out the form and you provide the content. The second part is we either pick a day, or do it slower, kind of explain that. And then 3, build a rough draft, meet, finish site, meet, go live. That's pretty much the process right there. And then this could be the pricing, which will kind of match. You can't see what's going on here, sorry. Match this here, so we'll kind of have like I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I think I'll be like, site in a day. And it's going to be like, well, actually, I guess I need 2. How about site in a day? Shop in a day. Ooh, look at that. I just came up with that. So it'll be like, 1,500. Nope. 2,000. Nope. It's actually $9.99. It's actually $14.99. And then actually it would make a heck of a lot more sense if I did like, yeah, it's orange. Explain what you're getting here, one page, probably like 5 photos, 5 sections max, contact form. And then same as site and day, plus 5 products. And probably a product page. And that would be it. And then maybe a button here, like, shoot. Site. And then I think what I'll have is like a transitional, like, need more. And be like, is SEO important? Do you have multiple services? Do you have, more than 5 products? And then, check out the professional web design and local SEO services. And then we'll probably have like just some other stuff. I don't know. Maybe just go to the lead gen, get a quote, and footer. Okay. All right. Look at that, we just mapped out a website in 10 minutes. Now, can we execute? All right, it's 10:45. Chase the dragon. I shouldn't have said that. I need some water. Talking energy drinks, people. Come on. We're gonna have some fun here. All right. So, okay, here's what we got. I'm gonna take this and move it just off screen from you guys so I can see it, and I'll pull it in every once in a while. So the first thing I'm gonna do is not show you Notion again. I'm gonna show you this. So we're gonna work on the hero section. So for me, this is gonna be easy. I'm not going to change the image. I might, just because that's my web design image, I'm just going to swap it out with another hero image I have somewhere else. Later on, I'm actually going to swap this out for something way different. Let's go with that one. Let's go with, yeah, that one's fine. I wonder if I have any old ones that I'm like not using anymore. Just look up really quick here. Is that 118? Doesn't have any alt text. Oh, I hate when it does that. Did this to me earlier on a totally different site. Where'd it go? There it is. That image might not exist anymore, actually. This one's probably still there. Okay. So, eventually we're going to get ChatGPT involved in copy, but not yet. So, you'll notice I like to work in here so I can have more control over the tags. And yeah, so some things, in case you don't use Divi a lot, I'm always working with responsive stuff. So when we go to tablet, size down to 3 M's, 2 M's. I'm a big M fan, not everybody is. But yeah, it's just, that's what it was made for. So I use it. The site, the day, that's going to be our H1. I like to make the spacing 0 on these now. And that means it's, oh, I did top, didn't I? People at home are like, what are you doing? Bottom. Make it a little tighter. Okay, does your business need a site right now? Yeah. And then let's put the question mark here. Let's put the question mark here, see what it looks like, italicized. That's fine. Just need a site right now. I kind of want to change my fonts, but I'm just gonna kill this section. And then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say, get a site in a day. And then actually, what's probably gonna happen here is people are gonna wonder, like, how the heck does that work? So let's tell them. So on my home page, I'm using that side-by-side button thing, so I'm just not gonna take the trouble to remake it. Copy module. Paste module. Kill that. The spacing's all messed up. Just reset. Let's do 5%. That's fine. And then in here. I just want to go straight to it. I'm going to tighten this up. Down to, well, I want that still to be 10. Down to 5. How's that look? That looks good. The buttons are wrong, but yeah, okay, we're close. How does it work? So we're gonna make an anchor link here. How does it work? And then get site. So I want them to both be anchor links because I kind of want to vet these clients a little bit. You know, I don't want people to just be like, oh yeah, I want a site today, and then it's done. I want them to see the pricing. So to get a site in a day is going to jump down to the pricing. The how does it work? It's going to jump down to the how it works section. This one right here. So everybody else probably still be skeptical, but So actually, shoot, I just deleted it, but I think it's really all based off of that. So this is just a text module, but I just like the spacing of this already. So I'm going to leave that on. I'll set up the anchor tags here in a second. There we go. That was Ctrl+Cmd+Space. In case you don't know that, I just learned that recently. Oh shoot. What have I done? I think I got extra space there. That's the kind of stuff I think about. And we're back. Okay. Scroll down to learn if this is right for your services. Okay, I like it. And that should scale because I already have the sizing done. That's fun. It kind of looks funny because they're on two different lines now, but whatever. Okay. Did I even mention, like, sorry I'm wearing a hat and just a t-shirt? Like, I like to dress up for these things, but, like, this was very spur of the moment. I was, like, on a walk this evening, and I was like, I need to get some done today. And so here we are at 11 o'clock, building out the site. Let's go. Okay, so what's next? All right, so now let's have some fun, shall we? Let's play around ChatGPT. Okay, so oops. My name is Sam Sarson. I'm the owner and web designer at Thencan Designs, Ben Web Design. I have a new service called Site in a day where small businesses can get either a landing page for about $1,000 in literally a day, and or a basic shop for 5 or fewer products for only $500 more. I am working on the copy for the site, or the page, this service right now. I am using the brand script web page framework. I'm currently working on the pain points section. Here is what I have. Please read it and give me 3 improved alternative versions. Now see, some of the keys here to prompting is, one is I'm giving it a lot of background so it knows exactly what it's writing for. 2, it's I'm talking about a framework, so it's pulling some of its previous knowledge there. And I've seen that it works well with the brand script web page framework. And then, so it knows specifically what that section is already. And then I'm asking for 3 different versions. So the nice thing about that is it gives you options to choose from, and in the end you kind of amalgamate and pick from those. So let's just put this in really quick. So I'm just looking back at our little sketch right here. So is my presence letting you down? Bullet points. Does your site suck? How do you say that in a nice way? Probably like, do you need one thing I'm going to add to our prompts, please read it and give 3 alternative versions, but use a similar tone. Okay, so title, is your online presence letting you down? Bullet points, are you ready to have a site for your business but don't have a lot of money? Are you outgrowing your first site that your tech-savvy friend made? That's pretty common. Or do you need a place to sell online? Let's see what we get. Let's see how I'm doing here. How do I look? Still in there. Yeah. Is your online presence falling short of your business potential? Is your online presence, I want to use online presence, is your online presence lagging behind, struggling with a lackluster online presence of your business? What did I say? Is your online presence falling short of your business potential? Okay, I like that. So let's go. So I'm going to pop this over here for a second. Sorry. You won't be able to see. To be consistent. Am I capping? No. Another thing that people hate is being behind their competitors, so that's something that we could have done, but I'll leave it be. Okay. So for the first bullet point, we got eager to publish a strong online presence, but limited by budget constraints, ready to mark your business spot on the web where finances are concerned, keen to own a website for your business, but worried about the cost. Okay, so I'm going to amalgamate these two. So I got noticed that, like, I don't like doing both. That's just bad design philosophy, but it's kind of hard to see the bold. I could change the underline color. That's what I need to do. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Outpaste. Did I just say outpace? Oh man, all the second ones are terrible. What did I say? And this particular section, it's easier to actually do in the visual because we're going to be doing bolding and stuff like that. And I've already set the spacing, so I'm okay with that. Kind of like this one. I'm copying and pasting this one. But I don't like the use of platform because that makes me think like, oh, what is it, Shopify? Okay, I'm gonna leave the image the same, that's fine. All right, boom, got another section done. Where are we at? Let's look. Okay. Oh, that's the 1 hour mark. How are you feeling, people? So we got a light here. It's pretty clean, I gotta say. Oh, look, you can see the bottom of the green screen. Oh no. Has that been that the whole time? Just don't look at it. Oh, now you can see the side of the green screen. Okay, now you can still see it. Can I move myself down? Oh, you can still see the stupid. Oh, if you can see my setup right now, it's ridiculous. As I hit the microphone. Not the greatest of the faux pas. Okay, so let's save this thing. So that way we don't lose all of our progress. Okay. We are hitting the 1 hour mark. Kind of hear a siren in the background. Okay. So where were we? So we did our pain point section. Now we're going to work on our value proposition. So let's bring ChatGPT back into the mix. Great job. Not really. Now let's work on the value proposition portion of the page. Here's what I have so far. Now I'm using the Pro version, or Plus. pretty good at keeping track of the context, so I don't think I'll have to reprompt it. I'm gonna say this is a little more sparse. I'll need your help. Okay, so we got title. What if your site was the hub? Needed, something like that. Increased sales. Build trust. Something like that. We'll let ChatGPT figure it out. Vital linchpin. Oh, come on. It really extrapolated there. Look at that. Did I see potential in the last one? Unleash it. I kind of like that balance. So we're going from here to, oh shoot, what just happened there? Pull this off. The nice thing too is like if it's all H2, bam. And then do that. Kill that, and I should do something. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I like its fourth bullet point. I'm gonna include it. Okay, so I gotta look here and see what I got. Okay, it's 5. 5 blank lines between each one. They're not really bullet points, right? Yeah, okay. This is not gonna work. 1, 2, 3. I think that's what it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take one line out of this section. Okay, perfect. Experience a notable increase in sales with a well-structured, I'm just gonna say increase. Take this off. Whenever I'm messing with these, I like to go in and see how it did that. So that's a good learning point. We gotta check on these things. Okay. Increased sales, response mobile friendly, trust credibility, 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then I'm going to do like a special section here. I'm going to go, oh yeah, should be a thing here. Well, I'm not going to put me in here. I'm going to skip me. Okay, so now we're gonna make a section from scratch. Are you ready? You've waited for an hour, so now you can see a section made from scratch. So what do we want to say here? This was the all in a day or something. So we use text module, and we might as well stick to H2. I'm thinking here, all in a day. Yeah, that's what it's gonna say. Okay. I should have a class called Russo built in my custom CSS, yes, because that's the font that the logo uses, and I use it here too, so I'm going to use it here. Okay, so heading text, oh shoot, I want this section to be orange, really pop out, not there, shoot. Okay, well, it's going to be white. Shoot. Okay, it's gonna be white. You're gonna be able to barely see it for a second here. See that? Probably not. So let's do like 5M. What's that look like? All in a day. Yeah. And then all capital, center, and then like 4M and like 3M. What's that look like? All in a day. Well, it doesn't fit. What's 2.5 look like? I'll take it. Okay. Now I gotta be careful. I hit enter. I don't know if you heard that. Sometimes you gotta click off of something to click back into something. Okay, so watch this. I knew it would do that. So that's Divi running its mind, thinking it knows what I want. I don't want that. I want that. Oh wait, I do want that. So now that should scale pretty good. Let's check. Love how it takes me to the top every time, doesn't it? I wonder. Seriously. Let's go down to 2Ms. It's fine. Seriously. Oh shit, I just hit the green screen pretty hard there. There we go. Are we good? Okay. Alright. Hour 10, doing good. Alright, so I think that's going to be our next section, right? So all in a day. How's it work? Okay. So I'm going to skip this black section, which might seem kind of weird. Well, I wonder what their backgrounds are. I could do that. Because I'm going to borrow, I have a good pricing page, exit visual builder to get to the regular page, services, website maintenance. It's kind of my old style with the clouds. That was like the very first stuff I ever designed. So I have this plugin here. Those look okay. They're not great. I like it. Oh, I guess I have it on Google My Business too. I think that's already only 2 sections. Yeah. Might use that. So that's black. Looks really good black. So, yeah, let's leave this as white. No one will know. Okay. Bye. That's me. Okay. So we're going to say How does it work? Simple. Step 1. So it's really getting the content from the customer. So we'll say preparation. Fill out the form. We send back a proposal. Send the contract. Why did it say that? Let's say pictures and text copy. Some people don't know what copy means, so it's good to spell that out. And then we'll meet for 30 to 60 for 1 hour. 1 hour. What just happened there? Did you see that? Okay, perfect. Pick your poison. Why is it doing that? Do you see that? Oh, I know why. No, I don't know why. I'm just gonna say pick day. Okay. Let's see. My hair is effed right now, so you guys don't get to see it. Okay, so you can either A, if you have a full day available, we'll pick that. Sometimes when I do work up there, I check here to see if there's any weird stuff going on. Behind the scenes, looks good. I hate the way it does that, but I just really know the way. Do a class, and then let's say launch. So just typing stuff. I'm thinking right now. After page rough draft done, send for revisions, meet for 30 minutes to discuss, get set ready for launch, meet one more time. I should have clicked there. Go live. You have 7 days for my edits. Yeah, it was like 30 minutes. No periods. Okay, looks good. I think what I'm actually doing is just put a contact form on the page. That should increase conversions. Ready? So we gotta remember going back to Notion right now. I'm gonna say anchor links for buttons and buttons in the hero and button in the path section. This is the path section here. 1 hour and 17 minutes. Okay, we're doing good. I think we can do this. Ready? Fill out the interest form below. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I don't think we need this section here. So the next one's gonna be pricing. So I'm gonna go here, enable visual builder, and copy that section. I'm really proud of this hero section. It's just a cutoff image. Okay. Boom. Is that gonna work? That did work. Except I have a stupid white line on that. You see that? It's gonna kill me. Alright. That's that. Fast, easy way to reach customers. I'm just gonna say. Siteintoday.com available? I'm sure it's not. I've been looking at domains all day. I've been on one. It's been one of those days. Site in a day. Let's see what pops up. Oh, you can get it. .com. 5,000. What about website? Sure, that's just as taken. It's not even available. Site in a day. What if it's like .dev? Site in a day .dev. What about .co? Whatever. Okay, back to what we're doing. Okay, so this is the pricing table settings. So I already got this built up here, so we're going to call this site in a day. Site in a day. And yeah, we're just going to leave that alone. We're not going to put a button. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, landing page. What are these guys doing? Pretty much the same thing, so I'm just going to duplicate, delete that. Shop. $19.99. It is going to be $19.99. I know some people are probably like, this is scammy. But the thing is, I'm going to set it to $14.99 eventually. This is just the introductory price. One thing I'd really like to do is nick that out. It's gonna be really hard because I can't. Can I put spam without it showing up? Sometimes you can. If I could do that, I freaking can't. There's really no. I want to cross it off. There's really no way to do that without using JavaScript, which we could do, but it's overly complicated. I'd have to like target the $, work my way over from there. We don't need to do that. Okay. Everything included in site in a day. Custom product page. 5 products imported. Yeah, that looks good. I can work on that. I just hit the green screen again. I'm not used to having that back there, and I messed up the magic trick again. Okay, so I like this button. Where's my mouse? I like this button right here. Is that gonna work? Yeah. Just gotta change the box shadow. Box shadows change to white, just the white, the theme white. Kill this. We don't need a video section. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do a need more section and then lead gen. So let's do. I'm trying to think if I have. On that new page I was just working on, which was Web Design 2, I think. My headphones just died. Did I even do anything? Web Design private. This section here. to, well, I'm still deciding, but let's do this next. So I'm going to make this white. Throw some things off here. Design, border, black, text, black, and it's not quite black, but you see. Shabam. What if my business needs more? Okay, I'm just gonna speak from the heart here. Don't mind me. Hey there, I'm Sam. All right. So I'm going back to ChatGPT. I'm just going to say, tighten this copy. case you always want to come over here. Didn't make it much tighter, did it? This is kind of a fun thing. If you have a font for your brand, you can use it all over the place. Just add a class. I can show you that right now. Where is that? It's going to take some digging. Let's see what we got here. Additional CSS. Yep, there it is. Random. So it's just the font family. And I just built it off of the one of the other fonts. I just copied the whole thing, so that way it's got the same backups as everything else. Okay, hello there. I'm the force. Seems like you're in them. See, I don't want that extra letter. Introduce the service to cater to clients who require speedy site development or those operating with a tight budget. Honestly, these quick build sites aren't designed for long-term development. Actually, SEO confirms that you'll need dedicated pages for each of your services. A single page simply won't suffice in the hyper-competitive. See, I don't know what it's doing right here, but that's what I want to shoot. That's what I want to copy. There we go. Try and type here. Website design. Yeah. I need to change this. I'm gonna change that soon. I don't even know what the link is to this. Sometimes I just go to I have a redirect set up for /GBP, so I should just use that. Oh shoot, front and back. I just messed with the green screen again. Seems like you need a website right now. So we did that. I hit the green screen. So move back. Where are we at? Hour 40. All right, we're coming up on our 2-hour mark. That's the goal. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm looking back at our notes here. Pricing more. I'm gonna hit save because I'm scared. Okay, need more. And then lead gen, get a quote, footer. Okay, perfect. But what I've actually decided is what we want is our form here. What is the best form to copy? I think it's going to be our Google Business Profile form. That was the most recent one I made, and I really like that one. So, optimization form. Take a look at that. I use Gravity Forms, really like it. I don't know if I have affiliate links with them, but I should. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is almost exactly what we need, but let's copy section. Go here. We're gonna need to change the form, but we can use that as a base. So it should just be a shortcode. It's gonna take a while. I guess it's gonna be 17. Oh shoot. Let's see what happens. Probably gonna be mad at me. Like, that's not a form. Could be a form. Okay, so go forms. This is, I don't know. Might be this one. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Gravity Forms, initial contact form. It's that one. We're gonna go. Can I like? Oh, there it is. Duplicate form settings. What are we doing? Site in a day interest form. I just like to put this here so I remember. That was April 30th, huh? Everything else should be good. And then confirmations, it's just gonna go to, oh, book a call. Huh. That might be good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. So go here. Name, email to use during project, phone number to use during project, business name, current website. Do you have a Google Business Profile? Yeah, probably a good question to ask. Tell me about your business, about your customers, love you, what's your better, what services, products you offer, describe your dream customers, blah, blah, blah. Over here. And then one more thing is, let's do that, and that. Put these next to each other. This is Gravity Forms, in case you've never used it. So we're going to change this. Well, I actually need, do I have any drop downs? No. My headphones died. I was using it as an earplug. So I need a drop down. Actually, I don't need drop down. I need another one of these. which do you want? Get rid of this. Day. Shop in a day. I'll check that. By default. And then that should be good. Required, yes. And then, what was the other question? Oh, do you think me? Okay. It'll figure it out. Okay, let's see. Required. Not required. Tell me about your business. That's good. Saving the form. Gonna embed. It's gonna give me the shortcode. It's 18. I already know. Okay. 17 doesn't exist. Oh, it does. 1. 18. See that? Everything changed. There's JavaScript on the page somewhere now. I think that's what's happening. Or it just needs to reload, one of the two. Because this used to be this was the hero section. It has extreme friggin' hashtag interest form. Okay, that's the link we're going to use for stuff in a second here. I don't like that. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess you can like that. 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Your 11 questions. Exclamation point. I hate when Divi does that. Why isn't that working? Alright. Okay, check it out. We're almost there. Yeah, I hit save because I'm scared. Okay, so now all I need is the lead gen, and I have one that's white saved somewhere. So we have some issues with CSS right now. We'll see what's going on there. I have a couple theories. First thing I'm gonna do is exit the visual builder. Okay, so it fixed itself. I'm still gonna purge the SG cache. I use SiteGround as hosting. Highly recommend. Okay, let's see what we got here. All in one day. Seriously, how does it work? I feel like there might need to be some spacing between those two. And I think my image should be smaller there. Yeah, okay. I like where we're headed here. Okay. It's good, it's good. How does it work? So we're gonna call this how it works. I'm gonna go back up here and put these links in now. So for an anchor link, you do hashtag, how it works. And then, I don't remember what it was, but I saved it. Bam, interest form. All right, so scroll down. That's what all the other buttons are going to go to. This one. I haven't used this in a while. There's got to be a way to separate these. Let's see here. This. Ugh. What if I do this? Ugh. Alright, whatever, that's fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna change this to like this one. It's good. The form here looks good. Alright, now check this out. We are so close. Okay, so let's see what this looks like in the wild. So I'm gonna add this to our menu. We're not quite done with it yet. See it? Nope. Oh, probably because it's private, and that makes sense. Okay. I did the SEO stuff, so that's good. So we're gonna go here. It's kind of weird when they're both open at the same time, but it'll figure it out. E. Oh. does have another H1 somewhere. So we'll work on that. Okay, so I'm going to switch this to public, update, and then I'll get out of here. Add to the menu, just so this will be easier. Add to menu. Let's add it here. Yeah, that's fine. And then I can't remember if I have a, oh yeah, shit, I got it save. Did it save? I wish there was something else that popped up there. Oh no, look, it's thinking. There we go. No, yeah, I'm not using that. It's over here. I'll do it later. I don't need to link to it there. Yeah, let's do it now. I'll forget. Site in a day. I'm realizing that the shop in a day is going to take longer. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I always do. Okay. Let's click on that even though I don't need to. Okay, so now I go here. Should go services, site in a day. Bam, how does it work? Like that. Fill out the form. Oh, that's it? That's all I gotta do. Back up here. Get a site in a day. Yeah. Okay, I'm just checking all the buttons here. Did I? Yeah, I did that one. Oh, look at that. That looks terrible. What's going on here? There we go. All right. We're close. We're super close. How are we doing on time? We got 4 minutes. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do some tracking. Okay, you ready? Okay, so we got to go back here. Designs can add a new event for a form submission. So that'll be a conversion. Okay, so we got one for when we click on it. Now we need one for site in a day form submission. And yeah, why not? We should be getting something, right? Okay, so it's different for a form. Gotta use oh, here we go, form submission. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna put it on the form. Or I guess we're just putting it on the page. But I don't think I'm going to be able to mess with that button without using even more JavaScript. So what I'll do is I'll just go here, and it should already have an ID, but I'm going to put my own. pasting this into my little Notion document here. So I'm gonna go back to that one page we were on earlier, way back 2 hours ago. We were on the new private web design, and we inserted some code, which is always hard to get to. So I go to the back end. We're gonna copy this module. We're gonna go right here. This would be a good place to put it. And now I'm probably not gonna be able to see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, what the shoot? What is all of this? Oh, I know what that's for. That's crazy. Whoa, that's not right at all. That's nuts. Oh, I see what I'm looking at. Okay. So that, my friends, is actually for my estimation page. And so, yeah, I was like, what the heck is that? It's super complicated. I'll maybe talk about that sometime. Probably not. It's like super complicated. Okay. So we need just this stuff here inside of our DOM content loaded. Go like that. See how I'm leaving this curly brace, that comma, that semicolon. So I'll paste that there. Load event. See, they're doing something else. Does it have event? They're not using it. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna leave it. Should be good. ID of your form. Just contact form, add event listener. And then I don't know if I can clear those up. We'll find out. Okay, so now let's see if this works. Okay, so if I go back to this anymore, close that. If I go back to, sorry, no, that makes me sick. Fathom, Thencan Designs. Okay, so we go down here. Got one click from before, and now, oh no, I just lost. What? That's not good. Site in a day. Okay. Looks like it's there. That's not working. I could have typed something in wrong. Site in a day. Oh no, that's really not good. Site in a day. That seems to be working. Why can't I get to it from here? Site in a day. Huh. Well. What the shit? Site in a day. well, let's just test this out, see if we can get it to work. Okay, name, blah, blah, blah. Website, I can leave that blank. Yeah. Site in a day, sounds good. Yeah, I'd have that time. Here's some images. Dream customer, I know. And customer, no. Okay, submit. Hey, you want to book a call now? It's pretty cool, huh? Okay. So now if I go here, I hit refresh. Oh snap, it's working. Where are we at? A little over 2 hours. Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 more things now. We're gonna make a UTM to get us to bend web design, and add button clicks. Right, that's for later. Create a UTM. Okay, so we're gonna create a UTM really quick. We're gonna figure out why the heck this isn't working. That's working. See, that's not even right. I'm trying to clear everything out here. I'm just going to close this Incognito window. Whatever. It's Divi is so weird. Like, it'll figure it out. Okay. So now Fathom has UTM builder here. Yes. Okay. So there's that. So what are we gonna name our campaign? So our campaign is gonna be say the day, campaign source. Let's say this is gonna be LinkedIn. Campaign medium. This will be social content. I'll say this is a text post. Just type it up, and then maybe I'll have different other kinds of posts. And I don't have a term here. So now, if I do that, so let's say I posted, a LinkedIn post, right? And then somebody gets that link. They're going to click on that, and it'll take them right here. And then I can go to Fathom, and it'll say, hey, your site in a day is going. Oh, okay, boom, look at that. Okay, so we're back here again. So now I'm going to build another one for site in a day, but this time the source is YouTube. And I'll keep that under social, and I'll put video under campaign content. So before I do that, I should save this LinkedIn text. Just YouTube video. Copy URL. These guys, way better site than theirs. Two views. What are our sources? Oh, LinkedIn and YouTube. And look. Oh, we don't have refs. I don't know how to do that yet. But you can do that too. You can add a ref too. Cool. Well, the link's clearly working here, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to actually, let's see, I'm going to open up another one. Yeah, I got a lot going on here. I wonder if it's because the let's change the menu. Discard edit. Oh, look, it says private right there. Remove. It's not there. Okay, so let's save. Let's go to, maybe it's letting me go to it on mine because it's still private. That's probably what it is. And then what I'll actually do here, I should have two up now. So it's this page. Here. So this is site today. YouTube. Text, I'll make a couple other ones too. So now I can go back here. Post, right? You can kind of parse through it, right? Text plus post, yep. Perfect. Okay, where was I? Saturday, private, yep, there it is. Let's make sure that it's crawlable. Update. Did I do that? Oh, I did it, and I had to save. Divi. Dang it, rookie mistake. Well, hey, look, we're learning, people. So we'll hit refresh here. We'll get site today right there. We'll add the menu. Put it there. Save menu. And then that whole thing that took all that time is over. I need to update this page. Does your business need a site right now? Bam. Beautiful. Let's see how it looks on an iPad. Not bad. So I don't like that. Just do that really quick while we're here. M, 1.5M doesn't quite cut it. Hate when it does that. like. Come on, that's not right. That's 1M. So now you get to see a little CSS troubleshooting too. 4M important. Did I do that? What I'll do is I'll click here and I'll see if it's around other stuff I did. I don't know. Man, I can't tell. But I know what I need to do to fix it. Okay, so let's do a little CSS while we're here. I don't like the way it's doing that. Okay, so I need to make it. I'm trying to look at all of this at once. Okay, so it's H2. This. That's what I need. Tablet. So while we're doing that, let's take a look at iPhone SE, the small scale we have on here. That needs to be smaller. It's fine. I wish I was spaced out a little more, but I'm okay with that. That's aggressive. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I should be okay with this, but I'm not. Okay. So search for tablet. That's usually what I do is back. Okay, let's try to go over here and see if we can get that. What? It should be 980, right? Okay, here we go. This is tablet. Future referencing. This is tablet. That's usually what I do. I've done that on every single client site, but apparently I didn't do it online. Started doing that. There. Okay. There's that. And what do we need? We need font size to be 2M important. Really hard to target it right now. Okay, I'll leave those both up and see if it worked. So we'll stop right there. Fresh. That should be right here. And it's still getting beat out. There it is. Should be 1M. 4M. That's the one. There. Oh yeah. Yeah, not even close. So what I will do in that case, so let's do an experiment this time instead of just farting around. this. I'm just gonna do this. Do hashtag, wait, that's actually what I want. Hashtag page container. I can do whatever I want. Rule. Go back here. Number 1.25. And pretty sure we want 2. 2.5. Perfect. Hey, look at that. Take this off. Damn, that looks good. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. All right. How'd we do? 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, what did we start with? Nothing. We didn't even have a page for this, folks. And now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this little slide in I got. It's coming up. Well, it's reading off the cookies or something. I don't know. But I need a little something, a little slide in, right? That says like, hey, you can get a site in a day. And then I think we're in business. And also I need to push it, but there it is. The site is now live. That's awesome. And I have my new service area page here. Nope, that's not what I want to show you. I am working on the new Bend web design page. Still like that, but in the works is the new page that has the converting button. So what did we learn about today? A lot. But we definitely learned about UTMs. So we set up an event. Sorry, not UTMs. Events was the first thing we learned about. So we learned about how to keep track of that stuff. With Fathom, it's pretty similar for Google Analytics. Then we completely designed a website from scratch. And so in about 10 minutes on the back of a napkin, we built this thing out in our minds, and then with the help of some ChatGPT prompting, we came up with some copy, and then we built this site, this page right here. Obviously I reused some elements from my site, so it made it so it was a little bit faster than it would normally be for a website. But I mean, that's one of the beauties of having a site, that you can kind of build off of it. You already have a brand, you have a theme, you have fonts, you have colors, you can just use those things already. And so this is kind of the reason why Site in a Day is a good idea, is once you have that landing page built out, you can easily add things on. You already have an about section. Let's turn it into an about page. You already have a contact form. Let's move that over to the contact page. And then now it's just about, that, your meat and potatoes section that you have on the Site in a Day. Now that just becomes your service page, and eventually becomes individual service pages. And as I've been learning more and more about social, local SEO, that is so important. So just to sum up, we built that site. Then we set up events for the actual contact form right here. So we'll be able to keep track of that. And then we built out some UTM links using Fathom, and Google Analytics has a very similar one, free to use, so that I'll be able to keep track of where the people are coming in and getting to the Site in a Day page. So I hope to break this up and turn this into some more useful content, because I'm sure most people won't sit around for 2.5 hours and watch this video. And also I will follow up with some progress reports on how everything's going with this new service. So if for some reason you stuck around, God bless you. Thank you. But chances are you didn't. But those of you that made it this far, thank you for watching. If you like videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the little dinger, so that way you know when the next video comes out. We're making lots of shorts right now, especially those involving Loaf the Corgi Puppy. He's adorable. If you don't know who he is, figure it out, because he's amazing. And what else? Oh yeah, comment if you thought anything was interesting, or if you have any questions about anything that was covered, or you want maybe a shorter form video on one of the topics that was covered. And yeah, like this video, so that way the algorithm knows what's going on. We're out here making content. But anyway, just doing it for the peeps. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, it's summertime. Hope you go out and do something fun. I'm going to a Bend Elks game tomorrow. Go Elks. All right. Hope you're having a good one. And if you're not, hope tomorrow's a little bit better. Till next time.